see those rewards. After many months, it suddenly dawned on the Pandit that in this entire world, if as human beings we have to follow one verse of Bhagavad Gita, it is Ananyas Chintayanto Mam. So he decided to explain the meaning of that verse to the king. So that day when he goes to the court, he tells the king the meaning of the verse and gives him a lot of illustrations. At the end of the day, king tells him, I know, Pandit, you've actually spent a lot of time with me explaining this verse, but I don't seem to get it. So the Pandit goes home and looks for more illustrations and thinks about different ways of explaining the same verse to the king. He goes to the court next day and explains the verse. At the end of the session again, the king says that he doesn't get it. The third day came, fourth day, like this 10 days passed, and the king still didn't get it. Feeling frustrated, the Pandit went home and complained to his wife that he hasn't seen anyone as dumb as their king. And the wife asks, why so and how so? The Pandit says that I have been explaining the meaning of the verse Ananyas Chintayanto Mam to the king for the last 10 days, for many, many hours. But the king doesn't seem to get it. I don't understand why he's not getting it. Then the wife very slowly and gently says to him, oh, even I don't understand it. Then the Pandit becomes ballistic and he says, what do you mean you don't get it? You know this verse very well. I have taught you this verse many, many years back. Why are you saying that you don't get it? And she explains to him, I get the meaning of the verse, but I don't understand why you don't follow even a bit of it. If you only have to think about the Lord and take refuge in Him and be united with Him, why are you going to the king and flattering him every day, expecting some few gold coins here and there? Is that your dharma? Is that the right conduct? The Pandit gets it now. And he decides that from now onwards, he will only focus his attention on the Lord. After a few days, the king sends word for the Pandit, and the Pandit arrived at the court. The king asks him as to why he hasn't shown up at the court for the last few days. And the Pandit explains that it is my duty to impart knowledge to you, but at the same time, I have to practice whatever I'm preaching to you. I have been practicing it for the last few days, and I have been focusing all my energy on thinking about the Lord and being united with Him always. That's why I didn't think it was right of me to get to your court. The king tells the Pandit, oh Pandit, thank you so much for teaching me this beautiful pearl of wisdom. Now I get it completely. Our Swamiji lived the essence of this verse every second of his life. There was complete harmony in the thought, word and deed, and he was only thinking about the Lord. Now it is the Lord's turn to keep up His word. During the final days of Swamiji's journey in this earth, Bhagwan blesses him with something that he needs. What does Swamiji need? He needs the ultimate fulfillment of being with the divine. So Krishna grants him the same. He blesses him with a beautiful scene where Radha and Krishna are dancing together, where Radha is experiencing Krishna within herself, around her, in front of her, behind her, beneath her. And joyously, she is playing the harmonium and listening to Krishna playing the flute. Slowly, all the other gopikas join them, and they're all singing the Lord's glory, and they take it to the next level of tempo and join in a circle. Unitedly, they seek the union with the divine. And Lord Krishna, without fail, appears in front of every gopi and dances the beautiful divine, the joyous dance. As Swamiji is seeing this scene, he looks across from his bed, the Mount Govardhana, and he becomes the gopi himself and slowly merges into the Lord.